permutations.
That just made it
Yeah.
more anxious for me. Because I was
Well-
like, what number is coming next? I don't know.
and we're
Fine,
live.
quiet.
Hello, people. All right, so this is session number 10 of our Curse of Strahd campaign. Where last we left off, we had found ourselves in the village of Barovia, where you had talked with this old woman, Granny, in the town square. Hunter had started following her as she went from door to door, and then we started the session with Hunter going to the first house or the last house that she had visited and didn't see any way to look inside and gave up, and regrouped with the rest of you. And as you discussed there for a while, considering raiding the castle or something, I don't quite remember, you were approached by Ismark, the individual you had found in the tavern that Ronan felt sorry for because he had nothing to do, I don't know. And he asked you to help bury the previous burgomaster, his father, in the coming morning, and offered shelter for the night in his mansion in exchange for that. So you went to this ramshackle, or not ramshackle, but barred and sort of attacked mansion with burn marks and scratches on the walls and the doors, and found within a woman, Irina, who was the sister of Ismark, and you had a lovely evening together there, where Ronan had some more of the pie, finding it delicious again, and had wonderful dreams during the night. In the morning, you regrouped in the downstairs and carried the coffin of the dead burgomaster with the burgomaster within to the church, where Donovich, the priest, came to the cemetery behind the church to do some rituals and bury the burgomaster. And Etrid saw during this ceremony in the behind the fences of the cemetery wolves patrolling the forested section there, and some sort of a humanoid figure that you couldn't see the details of standing there, seemingly keeping watch. And you heard screams from the church as the ceremony was about done, from someone screaming, "Father, I am hungry." You ran there to inspect and forced Donovich, as it seemed that this was his son, to go there, and went into the basement. And Hunter was very, very keen on having, I guess, the child, the middle-aged man or younger teenage man in the basement attack his father or something, but that didn't happen, and you had a fight against this creature that was in the basement, absolutely mutilating his body outside of the church. After which, I believe, you ended the session. Pretty much, Irina had asked to join you, as she was interested in going to Vallaki and Kresk, to the holy sites of the Morning Lord therein. And so you are you have regrouped outside of the church. I guess you might have gone down to the town square of the town of this village. And what would you like to do? Were you doing some shopping, or are you leaving straight away?
I don't need anything I need to shop for.
Well, admittedly, I would like to find a source of crossbow bolts for my hand crossbow, but I am not in dire straits at the moment, so I don't really need anything.
I will send the request for crossbow bolts, but
I
again,
guess I could.
I have 16, so
Let's just go to the shop.
shopping.
All right.
I lead the charge and then realize I don't know where I'm going, and I ask someone else if they know where they're going.
Have
Yeah.
we seen any shops?
Yeah. So Alexander would have gone to a shop.
Oh yes, during the chair incident.
During the chair incident, we don't talk about that.
I got my small bag of salt. I'm fine. It's okay. I can go to the shop now and not be mad.
I don't think you can, but whatever.
Hey.
I guess
Hey.
What?
Rude.
Yes,
I don't know
so
what-
The fruit
I don't-
is good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't break in there and steal any of the books. It's fine.
Come on, let's go.
All right. So Alexander directs you to the building, a two-story building that has a sign over the door that says Bildrat's Mercantile. And you head on in, and you find this interior about 70 by 80 foot interior that has a counter behind which you can see this human in his mid 40s perhaps, and a bit overweight, bald, and looks at you with a unsatisfied glare, and you can see the walls are lined up with different goods and wares, and there are some shelves in the middle of the room that are also equipped with items.
Yeah, no, I'm quite a charmer. Listen, do you have a sturdy sack that I could buy?
This is a sturdy sack.
Hmm.
Oh.
One that's
Certain-
not going to break on a hike, per se.
Well, it depends on what you do with the sack, but if you cut a sack, it will always break. But
I'm going to try to keep the sack as uncut as possible.
well, I
Is
can
that
I
enough
can sell
guideline for you?
I can sell you a sack. It is 1 silver piece for a sack.
Great. Do the sacks have straps on them?
He points at one of the shelves, and you can see sacks. They don't have any straps. They're sacks. I mean, there is a small rope sort of tied at the top of it, so you can sort of make a knot and close it.
I suppose that would work. Okay. I'll take 3 of them.
Very well. That'll be 3 silver then.
Here you go.
All right. So you trade your 3 silver.
Yes,
And,
that I have.
You can take 3 sacks.
8.
Would you like to purchase anything else?
I suppose I could inquire. Do you have any hand crossbow bolts in your inventory? It's a stretch, but figure I might as well ask.
I might have some crossbow bolts. Yes. How many do you want?
I do not need many. I just like to top off my set. About a 5 should do.
5 bolts.
5 bolts.
Very well. That will be. Hold on. 2 gold pieces, 5 silver.
Here's your 25 silver.
Very well, thank you. Was that all you wanted?
Yes, it is. Thank you for being surprisingly helpful.
Well,
Okay, hello. Do you have any magic stuff?
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm going to leave now. Goodbye.
Oh, buy a tree. So, back to magic stuff.
Oh my god. I don't know these people. Bye.
I know this is,
Yeah.
but I'm still very sorry.
he goes, magic stuff. No, that I do not, unfortunately.
Okay, you're useless. Bye bye.
Oh,
What did you just say?
You know what? Your shop is not good. Bye. And I walk out the door.
Wow,
I got us
people
kicked out of the
around here,
tavern.
huh? This is unbelievable. You've just had a very terrible customer. I'm so sympathetic.
Oh.
Retail, am I right?
Retail. Shoot the finger guns. Damn retail.
He goes,
Um.
are you with him?
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
You came in together.
I mean, we both were walking down the road at the same time, but
Well, okay, make a deception check.
okay, there we go.
Oh,
Let's see.
all right.
Oh, come on.
I'm good at
Yes.
deceiving.
It just
I'm
worked.
good at
Hell yeah, you are.
It
These
just
are not the droids you're looking
Yeah.
for.
These are not the. This is
goes-
not the party you seek.
Yeah, he goes, very well. Do you wish to purchase anything?
Well, even better, I'm here to offer you the chance of a lifetime. I have this beautiful item, and I was wondering if you would like to trade it. And I'm going to pull out that hairbrush that I have, and I'm going to try to barter with him.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me check.
It's the ivory hairbrush with silver bristles. Because I have no money,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to sell this.
All right. So he goes. And what are you interested in exchange?
I would like some crossbow bolts, about 5 of them. And I don't think I need much else.
Okay.
I'm a simple customer and not at all rude like that last one.
Yeah. Let's see here. What do we have that? Okay, so you're quite perceptive. You can just looking around in the shop, you can pretty much see that there is a decent amount of like weaponry and armor even and various goods. So
okay. There's more than I thought there was.
Yeah. So if you want to sort of peruse sort of the equipment section of the player's handbook, so to speak, you can if there is anything that you really want, you can barter for it.
I just see about some armor here. I can do light or medium. So we're not going to do scale mail again, even though that was fun last campaign.
Jingle jingle.
Jingle.
Can I sort of see if I can ascertain how much this hairbrush is worth?
You make an investigation check. Gee, okay, well, I guess we're on a roll today.
Right.
With 2 nat 20s in a row.
$49.99.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is 49. No, it is not. So you would imagine that this could be worth maybe 25 gold pieces. It's quite a fancy hairbrush.
Okay. Fancy.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble finding prices for armor here.
Yeah. Well, you can.
Sorry, just give me a second.
You can ask for something and he will answer.
Okay, that's fair. I'm looking for. Let's go with some light armor. Do you have anything that's leather? Or perhaps studded leather?
I do have one piece of leather armor and one piece of studded leather armor. Yes. Though you would have to give more than just that hairbrush for them.
All right, I'll throw in some pie.
Begrudgingly.
Okay.
That I got for free, but I'm not telling him that.
Yeah.
Take the pie.
Because I'm not interested in your pie.
Oh. Well, that kind of ruins things. Okay. What else could I throw in to sweeten this pot? I'm very attached to this eye patch, and I don't want to let it go.
I'll pull out the iron candlesticks.
In the background, this is a candlestick.
I'll walk up beside her and say, I'd like to offer help in this barter system, and I will reach into one of the 2 sacks I have. The one that Hunter is carrying is full of all of my books. I have the one that's full of just miscellaneous stuff that Alexander has grabbed, and I'll pull out the iron candlesticks I have. I think I have 10 of them.
Oh my god.
I'll just start putting them all.
Oh my god,
on the
I did not
table.
know you had that many.
Okay.
I think it's 10.
Let's see here.
Poor Sammy.
Thud.
We're just
Thud.
like throwing
Thud.
random stuff on the counter.
Yeah.
Is this enough?
I I will place 10 of the 15 candles with the candlesticks and be like, ta-da!
He goes that these are not valuable, very valuable. So this does not get you very close, much closer to what you would need.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Oh,
This
but-
at least has to move it up a little bit.
Very
You could
little.
sell the
I
iron.
think you're mistaken. These are made of silver, are they? Are they silver?
Iron,
iron.
iron candlesticks made of silver.
I will tell them they're. I'm going to tell them that they're silver.
I'll join in with this.
Okay.
Be like, it's actually unpolished silver.
He looks at them and says, "But I see that they are iron candlesticks."
And that is because they are disguised by a very powerful wizard.
Ooh, would this wizard's name be
Okay.
Ronan?
It all comes back.
All right, make a deception check.
Oh God.
He goes, "Do you take me for a fool?" And then he sort of gives he looks back a bit and goes, "Periwinkle, come out here." And you can hear
Uh-oh.
from behind sounds from something moving, and then you can see from behind a side door comes this maybe 7 feet tall sort of younger man who's in rugged clothes and he comes out and says, Why is it?" He says, "Keep an eye on these people. They are trying to make a fool of me."
The store
it-
has a
and he goes-
bouncer.
And he goes, "All right, you don't do anything stupid here."
Okay, the stupid one just left. It's fine. We will
Who?
be okay.
And
All they need to know
I'm like
is that they're
shushing him like,
gone.
who is this stupid one? I've never heard of a stupid one around here.
All they need to know is that the stupid one is no longer here. even though I'm very well aware that I'm still here and I would qualify as that because I can hear Etri saying it from a distance.
Not here. Just feel.
Feel the stupid. Be like, no. Oh, I will reach into the bag and I will pull out the red liquid with black polka dots. Be like, what is this? And I will show it to the shopkeep.
Okay. He looks at that and considers it, and he takes it and inspects it and says, "Well, this is quite interesting. I would have to. Do you not know what it does?"
Of course I know what it does, but I figured if you don't like the silver candlesticks, which I will start putting back in my bag, I figured we could discuss this as part of the trade.
He considers it and says, "Well, what does it do then?"
You know, I would tell you, but I kind of feel a little bit like I'm not being treated like a good patron, and I will gesture towards the bodyguard that was just called out.
I am just ensuring that my safety is ensured.
We have done not a single thing threatening to you, and yet you decide to bring out him and threaten us. We just want to be patrons, and we're offering this and the hairbrush as trade for, Irene, what did you want again?
And a little handful of crossbow bolts. A simple handful of them. About 5.
And all she wanted was 5 crossbow bolts. And we offer you good trade, like silver and the hairbrush, and this as valuable options, and instead you call out a guard on us.
Well, you are trying to lie about these candlesticks being made of silver, so you must understand.
Never.
Your friend here.
No, she wasn't. She just doesn't people well.
And she did tell me that
not
they
wrong.
were made of silver.
And they are made of silver.
I don't. Because.
Oh my god.
And now you're telling me that they are made of silver.
Look, you don't want the silver candlesticks. You've made that abundantly clear, and I will put the final one back in my bag. You've made that abundantly clear, which is fine because we can always find somebody else who recognizes their value. However, would the red liquid with that vial and the hairbrush be enough to get her some crossbow bolts?
Well, for some crossbow bolts, the hairbrush is quite sufficient for a quiver of 20. But you were asking for the armor.
Yes,
Would
the
the
armor.
hairbrush be sufficient just for the armor?
No, that is what I said. That you cannot get
Oh.
the armor for the hairbrush.
So how about the vial and the hairbrush for the armor and the crossbow bolt?
For a set of leather armor, I can trade you the vial and the hairbrush for a set of 20 bolts, if you wish.
Down at Irene and say, what kind of armor did you want? It wasn't the leather, right? You wanted something else.
Studded leather if we could, but leather
Like-
would be okay.
Well, unfortunately, with how precious that vial is, it's gonna have to be the studded leather.
Well, then
Fair
you will
deal.
have to put in more things.
I will reach
Just-
over and I will
Just
pluck the
hard
vial
bargain.
from his hand. Like, nope.
Well, then please leave
All
my
right,
store.
we'll take the bolts and leave. I will take the bolts and I will leave. And I push the hairbrush over.
Okay.
That's good enough.
He goes,
We'll be back.
fair enough. And he gestures to a quiver with 20 bolts. He'll throw in the quiver as well.
Oh, so kind of him after all that.
So generous.
So
So such a
generous.
butthead.
Yeah. Well, this is a
Man, shopping is hard.
all right. So you leave the store with a quiver of bolts, and do you then leave the village of Barovia?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Heading to Balaki, is that the plan?
Yeah. So Irina would have waited outside at the town square and maybe hung out with Etri and Ronan after they had their short visit into the store.
I give Irene and Hunter a sack.
Irene,
A sock?
A sack?
you got a sock.
Thank you. A sack.
I need a
I'm going
I don't
to.
have socks. I don't need them. Not much.
He was really good in socks. I don't know why you're complaining.
Fall
It'll
off
make me
far.
lose traction.
It's true.
I'm going to give Etri 10 of that huge thing of arrows, or crossbow bolts, because it's far too many for me to have all of them. So I will
Alright.
split it in half.
I don't know if they would fit, but
They're crossbow bolts. They should.
Yeah, well, a quiver would hold 20 bolts.
I was talking about my hand crossbow.
Oh, right. I guess.
Versus.
I guess they do have
I could
different
like
ammunition.
chop off half of them. Chop off the back half. That's fine.
Yeah. Because the question is, I don't know if there actually are any distinctions. Like in real life, I guess with different sizes of crossbows, there are different kinds of bolts. But there doesn't seem to be any difference between the bolts in the game. So
Fair enough.
for the ease of it, I guess what kind of bolts does Irene use? Hand or light crossbow?
A light crossbow, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say maybe the light crossbow and the hand crossbow have the same bolts, and the heavy crossbow has bigger bolts. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's probably not true, but let's go with that. Yes, and then you have firebolt. That's the best of them. So you take off, leaving this village, and head off into a grasslands the dirt road heads off into a grasslands on the western side of town, and you can see as the horizon is once again covered in mist, so you can't see that far away, and you start traveling down that road, oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, actually, no. This would ask for. Right. Where do we have it? Is it that? There we go. Okay.
Ooh. I like this music.
Yes, there we go. So let's lower it a bit. Oh, like so. So you start traveling down the road west of the village. It peers off to the left, and then you walk on it for about half an hour to an hour as you get onto, or you can see that in the distance there is a bridge that spans a river perhaps 50 feet wide. And as you get closer, you can see the river running. There seems to have clear blue water. Seems very, very nice. You can see some small fish swim in there. This is still maybe too loud. And after you cross the bridge, you come to this forest section as the road goes through a forest, and you travel on it for several hours as it bends and goes a bit back and forth, and you eventually come to a point where you can see in the distance to your right the river. It seems like the same river running parallel to the road, and eventually you come maybe at lunchtime or so. You see in the distance, let's see here, alright, oh yes, you can see an old wooden gallows creak in a chill wind that blows down from a high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite to the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia village to the east, where you come from, Tserpool to the northwest, and Ravenloft / Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
So, we were going to Volaki for the salt. We don't need the salt anymore. We could still go there.
I thought we were going for the people that can leave.
Irina,
is that where the Vistani people are?
Irina says that if we go down to Tserpool and points to the road going down into the forest, we will come to a Vistani camp where we can find shelter for the night, because they are usually a very welcoming people.
That sounds like a good idea.
Agree.
Yeah.
They sound like our kind of people.
They do not sound like our kind of people. You've seen yourselves.
We're so friendly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Also
friendly,
polite.
you
Everyone else
forcibly
is clearly
invite
the
yourselves everywhere.
Only because no one else is kind enough to invite us.
And that guy was really rude. We asked for directions. He didn't give us
We
any.
don't need to talk about
This is like 4 sessions ago.
again. We do not need to talk about the time you broke in on a family eating dinner.
He was
It
being
was
rude.
one
We
time.
needed directions. We did that one time, Etri.
Let's go.
One
Okay,
time.
It was
goodbye.
one time.
I'm going to start walking down the path to the forest.
I looked down at Irene. I'm like, I think he's still mad about that.
He really holds on to things for a
Really?
long time,
I don't know why he'd be mad.
right?
I mean, I tried to lock the door as we left. It just didn't work. So,
Yeah.
We did the best we could.
So is everyone going down that road?
Yeah.
Quick question: am I the only lawful in the party?
I think so.
That laugh answers you.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Yeah.
I'm neutral, man.
Great.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know about Hunter. He might be. No, he's not.
Yeah,
okay.
but he's just staring off into space anyway right now, so
Yeah.
he's no help to me.
Yeah, yeah,
He can't back you up now.
yeah. It's the
Also,
rogue is.
Face off back at the church. Like, I don't know if that's
Yeah.
lawful.
Yeah, no,
Just saying.
he's not lawful at all. No, he's almost evil. So I mean, chaotic neutral is as far as you as close as you come to.
Okay, I'm feeling personally attacked by that.
Okay, well,
I'm kidding.
is that what you are? Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense then that you and Hunter were the ones just chilling out by the
Just hanging out.
corpse.
We weren't doing anything bad.
No,
Just hanging out.
not at all. All right, so as you start to head in that direction, you hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows, and as you look back where there once was nothing, now hangs a lifeless grey body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you, and Irene, you see yourself hanging
Not
from the
very
gallows.
surprised to see this. Oh, I'm surprised to see that. Okay.
Everyone
That's
else sees an unknown. It is a satyr, but you don't recognize the satyr. Irene sees herself.
I think we need to get out of here.
Something I feel I should mention. We may or may not be getting watched. At the church there was a man surrounded by a lot of wolves, it looked like. They were very far off, it was hard to tell. But
Irene's gonna ready her crossbow and just be like very vigilant.
so as a Barovian satyr,
Mhm.
this other satyr is just a random satyr to me still.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Irina goes, that is strange. One of these people, they are the forest folk. Gesturing at the satyr. Do you know anything of this? Looking at the two satyrs. Do you recognize her?
I do not. My family was not much in the ways of forest people. I suppose we had a wood nearby, but we mostly manned the farm.
Well,
This is no one to me.
Irene's just gonna say, like, we're not all related, and she's gonna kind of hide the fact that she knows it looks like her.
okay.
Just get kind of defensive.
I don't think they like satyrs. If I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't seem like it.
How can you not like satyrs? They're awesome. Like, the two we're with are awesome.
Yeah, I know these two, but the people, they might not have some good experiences with them. You never know what's happened.
That's not fair. No. The sport.
Alex, I've been
Should we
living
get
with
them down?
unfair my entire life.
Well, you don't deserve that. Should we get her down in a barrier?
I don't think
Sure.
it's good to mess with. Okay.
What was that?
Nothing. Just gonna go stand away with Hunter and disassociate for a while.
Join him in his hunter stare.
Yeah. This dead
just
stare.
staring.
All right. So are you approaching this corpse?
We would have to.
Yeah.
All right. And what are you doing?
Head it down.
You said it was a gallows, so I'll
Yeah.
take,
It's a 5-foot platform, 5 foot high.
take the time to cut it down.
Okay. So as you go to, do you touch the corpse or do you just go for the rope above?
I'm not strong enough for the corpse. I'm going for the rope.
I would touch the corpse and try to support it before it falls as Ettri's cutting the rope.
Okay. So as you're teaming up and doing this, Etri goes for the rope, and Alexander, as you touch the corpse, all of a sudden it just sort of it crumbles in the blink of an eye into just ash, and drops to the ground, and also sort of disperses into the air. And there is no corpse there anymore.
Is this magic?
So let's get out of here.
Ronan, what did you do?
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
This looks like fire magic.
Did you see? Did you see any bonfire near the body?
Look, I don't know what you can do, okay?
It wasn't me.
Fine, whatever. I'm still going to hastily cut at the rope and just break it. That's just...
All right,
I don't know why. That's just part of my train of thought right now.
sure. So you cut the rope and you have
And throw it off to the side.
a
I
noose
don't want
that
it,
you
I
throw
just-
it. Yeah.
Throw it off to the side. That's it.
All right. All right. So you then do you then leave the place, or what do you do?
Yes, we do.
I am
Well, I do.
walking backwards away from the gallows because I just had somebody disintegrate in my arms, and I'm like, okay. And I just slowly turn around and just slowly walk back to the group. I don't know how to process what just happened.
And I am figuring
Join
out
us in
that there
staring.
are a lot of things that you can see at a distance in Barovia, so I am going to just look around me at the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We're all
skeptical
just
and
looking.
stuff.
Yeah, and you can see as the road goes up the mountain, it sort of hugs a mountainside, or a small hillside, I guess, and you can see. You just look at that and see this gray skies above. Contemplate for a moment. And then start traversing into the forest that descends into darkness, as the forested section there is quite thick, and As you start traveling down the road, you go down a mile or two, perhaps, and as you notice that the road underneath you gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path, by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly give way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake, perhaps a mile across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside of a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north toward between the river and the forest's edge. As you...
This delightful forest path is giving me a sudden urge to sit down for 10 minutes.
Ah, yes. Maybe we should sit down for 10 minutes. As we could take a 10-minute break.
But uh-huh. Segue.
So,
well done.
Yes, as we approach this encampment, that is perfect time for a 10-minute break. So let's mute the stream, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
I'm on the cart, or is this a house? This is
Where
a
did
cart.
you two meet? We haven't
It's
met
okay.
yet. I like that. That's an option. You can
Alright.
just send a really creepy one.
We're,
I'm
we're,
100% sending a creepy one to my friend.
we're
That's what
back
this is
to
for,
the
right?
stream. We're back to
Oh,
the stream.
okay.
Hi,
Everyone,
stream.
Yay!
Guys.
Sammy was trying so hard.
we're doing Valentine's stuff apparently. But back to the game. I have changed our map to what you approach into. And so yeah, the night or the gray or dark sky above greets you as you exit this forest and find yourselves taken by the night, except for the bonfire in the center of this camp that you are approaching.
Wow, these guys must all be related.
because they have the
They
same
have a
focus.
lot of family resemblance.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you as you approach this, how do you wish to approach it? I can imagine you being not exactly where you are right now, but a bit further down the road or up the road.
I'd think that we should just approach loudly and with full acknowledgement that we exist instead of just sneaking up on them.
Oh, why?
I,
All right, so you approach.
how are you questioning me now? And you haven't questioned anything else so far.
Well, I'm learning to ask questions. You should be happy that I'm asking questions and not walking in and demanding that they answer me without, talking first.
I am actually, yes, that's a good point.
All right, so do you then, after the awkward silence, approach the camp?
Yes, please.
All right.
Let's go.
So
Entry's got this.
as you get closer to the camp, you notice that one of these people, these brightly clad people, a man a bit older, notices you approach, and as he's sitting around the campfire, he jumps up and says, "Oh, welcome visitors! Please, please join us. Have some of our mead, some of our wine, I should say, and some food. Please join us. Come in here."
We would love
Go there
to.
to sit down with all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a fast old person.
Oh, I lost my token. Hello.
When there's
Yeah.
fire.
You're all
Oh,
stacked
there is
up.
a lot of them.
Yeah. So
Hello, everyone.
and a lot of them just wave at you and say, welcome, please." And one of them goes off into one of the tents, or actually a few of them take off. And these aren't all men like they are in the picture, but men and women of all ages. And a couple of them run away to seemingly fetch some wine and food, as he promised.
I'm gonna nudge Etri and just say this is how people should welcome each other.
They all they gesture for you to sit down around the campfire, and this man who greeted you goes, please sit down and well, tell us where do you come from, who you are, what is your name. Very interested in some new faces.
Well,
I see.
I am the great Ronan, the wizard, and these are my compatriots.
They all look at you with
Hardly.
astonishment. Well, tell us more about yourself, the great Ronan.
You want to know? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna show you. And can I cast bonfire on the bonfire?
Okay, so you put some bond on the bonfire. All right. Yeah. So you mutter some. I guess what are the components of bonfire?
It is verbal and somatic.
Okay. So you do some arcane movements or some arcane gestures and verbal say some words, and the fire lights up a bit more, and they a few of them clap and say, "Oh, you are capable of magic, I see. Very impressive.
Oh, I know.
Do you have any great accomplishments from your past?"
Well, this is actually my first adventure, but I'm a very good wizard. I've been practicing a lot, you see. So, no achievements from my past, but I'm gonna do some cool stuff in the future in my 5 years left of living.
And as you all sort of gather around this, the man goes, "Please come around. I will tell you a story. This reminds me of in fact, where you are right now, my good Ronan, a mighty wizard once came to these lands. It was about a year ago, actually. I remember it like it was yesterday. He stood where you are now. A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devil Stradh. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse," as he gestures across the lake, and you can see just the actually, no, you wouldn't see, but he gestures up, and you can imagine there being something in the distance where he gestures. As he mentions the castle. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyard of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls, as he gestures down the river to the west. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet his magic made him survive. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil Stradh fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Iblis had already spirited him away. So, if you are one mighty wizard, think twice before doing anything irrational in these lands.
I don't think that wizard was as powerful as me, if I'm gonna be honest. I think I could take Stradh on pretty easily.
I believe he was capable of more than just doing a bit of a bonfire, but maybe you are holding on to your magic and not wanting to reveal your world-altering.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I just met you guys. I can't completely trust you. So I did like the smallest magic I know.
Well, I see. That is good to know. Do not bring your power upon us. We will crumble under your power. Then.
Oh, I would never. Don't worry.
And he goes to look at the rest of you and say, "Well, what of you others? Who are you? Oh, great Ronan's friends."
Friends.
Andrew, you're my friend, right?
Oh,
Be friends with this old man.
well, traveling companions, if that is too big of a word.
I can. Sure, I won't burn
My
any
traveling
chairs.
companion.
Fair enough. And who are you? Forest folk person.
My name is Etri. I was originally from these lands, somewhere abouts. But I had left these lands for quite a while. I lived in a large city, Baldur's Gate. It was very, very different from any place like here. And honestly, I prefer it a little. Which is actually why we came here to you, I believe.
Well, and you're telling us that you left these lands. Well, in that case, you are must be helped by Vistani, for we are the only people capable of leaving these lands. Very, very interesting. If that is in fact what you are.
Yes, quite.
And you are saying you came here for a reason.
Yes, and I'm sure you all are smart enough to assess a reason out of those bits of information.
Well, it must be to see Madame Eva, of course. But
Wait. Madam
Yes.
Eva?
yes, that is our well, let's say leader. She is the elder amongst us. You see, the Vistani are capable of, well, not all, but some elder women are capable of peering into the weave of fate and see the future. And the best among those is Madame Eva, who resides among us. So many people
And
come here.
I start quickly patting down myself, and I reach into I reach into my pocket and I pull out my tarot card, and I was like, "Does this look familiar to you?" And I'll hold it up to show him.
Ah, yes, that is Madame Eva's tarot card. So you are in
I
the
was
right place.
sitting, and I'm instantly to my feet as soon as he said that.
Well, if you are in such a hurry, as he gestures to the larger tent by the riverside, says, if you wish to go and see her, you can come back here and tell of your stories after seeing her, of course.
Start heading that way, and then I stop and I turn around and I go, what is the proper protocol for going in there? Does somebody need to escort me? Should I call out and wait to be invited? I want to be polite, and then I'll look at Etri, and then I'll look back at the
Yeah,
guy.
you just see scrunched eyebrows and sheer confusion. But Etri will get up and approach and walk with you.
Yeah. It goes, she will know you have coming. She has a way of peering into the weave of time, into the weave of fate, and see not but the future, but perhaps the past as well. So please.
I look at Ronan, and I hold up my card as I head towards the tent, and like flag for him to follow me.
Okay.
All right. Is Irene also coming
Yes,
along?
I will also follow. Oh, did they bring us wine? I will bring my wine if they gave me wine.
Oh yeah. To
Joyfully sipping wine as
I forgot
we're
to
going to
mention.
solve all of our problems today. It's a good day.
Yeah. So
My mood has improved significantly in the last few minutes.
Yeah. So as he started regaling the story of this powerful wizard who came to here, the two people came back with wine and food for you all. So you did get that. So as you approach this tent with the ominous picture of a figure inside, you see that magic flames cast reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds as she says, at last you arrived. Etri, why don't you come forth and we can see your future in these lands. Alexander, I am sorry for your loss. I don't hope that upon anyone, but perhaps I can help you in the future of your visit to these lands. Irene, you should also come inside and join me. I believe there is something I can help you with. And Ronan, do come in and we can make sure that your last years on this planet are that much more fruitful.
Oh my god.
Oh, sure.
And then he...
So kind. Squished into the tent.
Yeah. So we don't need to really... You all can sort of get around the table here. It doesn't matter that your token isn't there necessarily. Then she goes around and asks for your tarot cards. Goes, would anyone care to show me your card, and I can see what I can help you with.
I would love to remove this from my person. I will happily hand out my broken one.
All right. And she, it seems like it just flows in the air to her, and she looks upon it and says, "Ah, yes, the broken one. Etri, you were too weak to survive in your parents' eyes. In these lands, there are those unable to survive them. Find the place where the bell tolls and help them." And then she looks around and goes, "Who would like their card read?" Next.
I could go.
Literally been hunting for this woman. Go in and get your card read.
Yeah.
Before you die.
Before you die. You have 5 years left. Get in there and get your card read.
Ronan's sort of like nervous that foully found her. I've been searching for her for quite a while, and I'm just gonna hand her my seer card.
Yeah. And she looks at it and says, "Ah, yes, the seer. Ronan, you have been on a lifelong mission to learn magic. There is a place where you can find it here. A place hidden in cold, away from civilization." As she...
Where is the place?
That is for you to find out.
Ah! Lady, do you need to be so vague?
And then she looks around and says, "Who would like their fortune read next?"
Fine.
Love fortune telling. I'll bring my card over.
All right. And she takes it and sees, the donjon. Irene, you have broken laws to help someone. There is someone who still needs your help. Locked up within a castle, you will find them. As she
Well, good thing we are such great adventurers and we can do that.
And then she looks at Alexander and says, "Alexander, would you like your fortune read?"
Yes, I will give her my thief card.
And as she takes it, she says, was it thief or was it rogue?
Rogue, sorry, rogue.
I guess they're kind of the same. And then she looks at it and says, "You find your powers in books. Go to the place where kings are buried, and you will find your instrument of power. Now, would you like to have your fortunes read as a group?"
I'll go and grab Hunter and ask him if he has a card.
He would probably go, "No, I wasn't given a card."
I believe I said I took Joe's card, but I didn't write it down. Do I still have Joe's card?
Yeah, if you took the card, yeah.
Yeah, 95% certain I did. So I will hand her Joe's card and say this was my sister's card when we got here, but she is no longer with us.
And again,
Is this of
I am sorry
any
for
use?
your loss. This fate has been interrupted, unfortunately. There is nothing left here.
Okay.
As
And I will
she puts it
gently place her card down.
Yeah. And so she places all these cards into this deck of cards, and then she starts shuffling it, almost like the cards flow in the air and shuffle by themselves in front of her, and then she looks at you all and goes, "So, care to learn your future in these lands together?"
I'm pretty sure we're all going to be great adventurers, and probably it sounds like people need help killing this thing. So I don't know. Can we find out if we can do that?
Is that even possible?
Well, I can help you with as much as I am able to. So, as we will move over to this thing.
Ooh!
Cool.
Ooh! This is a thing.
And
out.
and so let me see. Okay.
Okay.
This is so cool.
Isn't that the
yes.
full name of her tarot?
Tarot cards, tarotka, possibly. As she presents the deck of cards, and says, and here we might need some redraws because some are bad options. So I apologize in advance. But she presents the deck of cards, and she sets her table so that there are 5 spots in this this fashion on the table, and she presents the deck of cards and asks, would someone care to take the first card that will help you in these lands?
Do it.
All right. So you're taking a card.
Mm-hmm.
So you can draw a card and place it on the left one. And
Oh, this is cool.
Ooh.
Can Ronan take the second card?
hold on.
Okay.
This.
He doesn't
He's
want to.
he's very jumpy to get a card.
Yeah, I hear you. So. Oh. Well, this is fascinating. Let's go with this. Okay.
Oh
So,
boy.
so she goes with the first as she sees this. She says, "This first card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy." And then you present the tax collector, and she goes, "Ah, right. Ah, okay." She goes, "The Vistani have what you seek. A missing child holds the key to the treasure's release.
A Vistani and a missing child.
Yes, I will also. And then she again says, "Were you eager on taking the next card, Ronan?"
Oh yes, please.
As she presents it again and says, "This next card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope." And you can take a card and place it on the top one.
How do I do this?
Drag it onto them, maybe?
I'm trying to drag.
And drop.
Okay, draw one card.
Okay, you've got 2.
Let it go.
Etri stole one of them, apparently.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a
Thank
rogue.
you.
The sneaky
Should I
rogue.
put it out there?
I'll draw another.
Okay.
Don't trust a
No.
rogue.
Can you
Oh, wait, I think I got
Put
it.
the original.
I don't know which one was the first one.
Oh boy.
I
I'm just
stole
gonna
the first
I'm just
one.
gonna go to
Okay.
You stole the first one?
Yes.
If you could put that down, please.
Okay. So
There you go.
Hey, it
Oh
was
my god.
Ah. Okay.
Badoomchi.
Okay. No, let's take one of the other options that Ronan drew.
Yes.
Perfectly juxtaposed.
Yes.
I'm a
Oh, that
torturer.
looks
Sure, that
better.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's fun.
Huh.
He goes, or she goes. Sorry. There is a town where all is not well. Oh, there you will find a house of corruption, and within a dark room full of still ghosts.
That sounds like a house that we've been in.
Wait. a house of corruption in a room with dark ghosts. Did I hear that right?
Full of still ghosts.
Still ghosts. Okay. Okay.
And I'm so enjoying looking at my fourth monitor all this time. As she presents the deck again and looks around. Anyone care to take the third card?
Irene would like to jump in and grab one.
Alright. And she goes, this is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
How do I put it down?
Do you have the card above your name?
Yep.
And you'll
Oh,
click
there we
that
go.
and drag it.
Hello.
And put it on the right one. Yeah.
Aw.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah, no. Free draw.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So excited to then turn down.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's so much better.
This
That's
is-
how Ronan looks.
You got the same number that I did.
Mm.
You know, I didn't think I was bald. Maybe I am bald.
Yeah.
He
You're-
ages very fast. His lifespan is short.
Yeah, re-envisioning your character. As no, redraw that as well. Sorry.
Okay. You're just
Yeah.
helping me practice by drawing cards.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks cool. Yeah?
Hey, that's my card.
There's a rogue and a thief.
That explains why calling it the thief card confused.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or is that a no-no card?
Seems like a yes card to me.
It seems like a yes.
Rogues are
Right.
pretty good as far as I've seen. Mhm.
I have a card I still have a card in my hand that you may want. Who knows?
Yeah. What if I recall?
Or do you?
I just recalled it
Oh.
apparently. I'm learning
Try again?
as well.
You can have that entry. Why can you do this?
I'm
What?
just.
You can steal my card.
I'm the rogue. God.
A lawful rogue?
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, redraw
Nope.
that.
Let's try again. Woo! Ooh, this one looks cool. It's very cool. I like that one. Let's keep that one.
She goes, I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon. The master of the march knows of whom I speak.
Sorry, a kneeling
Kneeling woman.
person? Okay.
A,
And the
ro-
master of the march knows who.
a rose of great beauty plucked too soon. The master of the march knows of whom I speak. Marsh.
Marsh. Okay.
And then she takes back that deck of cards and presents another slightly smaller deck of cards that I shall shuffle. And then she presents it to Alexander and says, would you care to take the fourth card?
Sure.
This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. And you can place it on the bottom spot.
Dungeon.
It's me.
Don John.
Donjon.
It's
Don
mine.
Johnson.
He goes.
Bad
or
card.
she goes.
Probably
Oh.
bad.
Interesting. Search for a troubled young man surrounded by wealth and madness. His home is his prison.
Does that mean Strahd?
Haha.
Strahd's gonna help us to
Yeah.
kill Strahd.
There you go. And then she says, "This last card I shall draw myself. It will tell, well, your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him." As I draw a card. I draw a card.
Oh, jeez.
And she goes, "He waits for you in a place of wisdom, warmth, and despair. Great secrets are there."
Our enemy is Strahd, right? Like, we can confirm this. Maybe.
She says, "That is all I can spear from the weave of fate. You must leave me now. I hope you succeed in your task and find a path to greatness." As she gestures for you to leave.
Before we go, why didn't you meet us at the tavern that you said you'd meet us? Or wait, no. We were supposed to meet each other at the tavern. Okay. Never mind. I've answered my question.
Irene raises her hand. I have a question. Is she ignoring me?
Yeah, she ignores you. And she says,
She goes to sleep.
yeah, she starts. She brings she has this orb on the table as well that she's then sort of just starts peering into.
Okay. I really don't want to piss her off.
She may be more magical than me, so
Maybe.
try not to.
Maybe. Can
I
she
will-
cast bonfire though?
Can she?
Probably not.
I will bid her goodbye and politely excuse myself from the tent.
All right. And you return
I'll do the same.
return to the encampment after that experience. And are again greeted by the happy, welcoming people. And yeah, the horses are all along the river.
Are they happy?
Drinking from. They seem to be horses. They seem they seem to be horses. They seem to be like horses are.
So happy.
Sure.
They have happy friends, so they should be happy.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back over to this party.
Yeah.
Party, yeah.
Let's drink the
Fine.
night away.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. Go ahead.
Can you confirm that what I wrote down is the proper wording that she gave for each of the things for me, Sammy?
Where did you write it somewhere?
Oh, I wrote it on D&D Beyond, and then I'm putting them in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Spelled that word wrong.
Place for kings. Yeah. So Mrs. Prince. Yeah, that sounds right. So let me just double check.
That was the Seer card or Seeker card? I think it was the Seer card.
Seer was the center card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great secrets are there.
Wait.
So the first sentence is right, and then great secrets are there instead of he waits for you there.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would be
Great.
one of those etry mistakes where the same thing happens twice in the same sentence almost, where the letter apparently called the people pathetic twice in a row.
They're
Okay,
just
got it.
really pathetic.
Yeah, just double pathetic. All about that pathetic. Yeah. And,
Okay,
and
just
then
wanted
you-
to make sure I had those notes right.
Yeah, and then you do have 3 more cards that you didn't write up.
Yes, I did not write those up. If anybody wants to post those, I will put them all together, or we can put them all together and throw them on the Strahd chat.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
throw them in Stradh chat.
I have loose interpretations of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want my accent to hinder your understanding of what she said. So, yeah.
That's what I got.
Yeah,
You have to go to a cold place.
Yeah, the cold place and the corrupted house with still ghosts are different things.
Yeah, they're the first card. My seer card was the cold place, and then the corrupted
Mhm.
card was the card that they drew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess.
I need to cast fire in the cold place.
Yes, except whom I speak of, because
Oh, because
because
language.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I paraphrased
It's-
the hell out of mine.
help the bell people.
Sorry for my grammatical mistake.
Bad
I will
teacher.
leave in shame now.
Yeah,
Bad teacher.
bad teacher.
Goodness.
Okay, but I teach grade 2, so that's my
Oh, yeah.
excuse.
But
Fair.
shouldn't they learn correctly from the
Setting them up for
start?
failure.
You're setting them
Well,
up.
technically, you shouldn't end a sentence in an article anyway, so.
Oh.
I don't know
Teacher
if that's
snap.
true.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
I just.
Yeah,
It's frowned upon, but you can do it.
it's frowned upon. Okay.
Yeah.
So are double negatives, and those work perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Ain't-
not.
ain't
You
no
can talk
got-
to Katie about grammar because she's better with this stuff.
Ain't nobody got problems with double negatives.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you rejoin the revelry, you are again in this back from the sort of perhaps creepy dark interior or red glowing interior of the tent, back into this musical party time that these people are having, and you are again invited to join in on into the center of the bonfire, or around the bonfire. Jesus, you're not.
Excuse me,
you're not-
Vistani. I would not like
They
that.
are cannibals.
Yeah. One at a time now. Come on. You can just
Surprise!
the fire.
Fine, you can do it. I
The
know.
fire is not dangerous. It hurts a bit, but as long as you're staying in, it's fine.
Oh my god, are they having a firewalking
Have you ever-
competition?
Have you ever heard the story about the
Walking on
frog
hot
in the
coals.
boiling water?
Oh god.
Yeah. No. So.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You have a good old time. And do you wish to ask or talk about anything specific during this night of relaxation?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
yeah.
sneakily ask somebody about the hanging body, if that's like a normal thing that happens a lot around here.
All right. So you ask one of the.
Not revealing that it looked like me though, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what does that mean when that happens? Haha, what a weird local thing to happen around here, huh?
Isn't that crazy when you like find
You
a
guys,
body?
yeah. Isn't that weird? That's so funny. What a local quirky thing.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
This gets me every time, you know?
Every single time.
Yeah. So there's like a younger, maybe early 20s girl or woman sitting next to you, and she goes, "No, that sounds doesn't sound normal at all. What did that happen to you?"
Oh, it happened to a friend one time. Just, you know,
That one time.
this one time.
Did you get hanged? What? Did that happen to you?
These lands are mysterious. They are under Strahd's control, so perhaps he's playing mind tricks on you. I do not know.
Does Strahd leave you guys alone here? Like, it seems like you guys aren't really under his control.
Well, you see, as I go into some sort of a what's his name accent, you see, I can help you. No, I need to work
out
on
of here.
I'm out of here. You see. No. So she tells you, well, we have a history.
Oh, you should talk to Alexander. He loves history books.
Well, and she goes, hold on. She goes, Odys, why don't you tell the story of our agreement with Stradh? And the older man was, yes. Well, you see, long ago, far before we all were born, centuries ago even, there was a battle. Hold on, let me just really find it. And you can see as he sort of gathers everyone around, and he says, there was a battle, and one night a wounded soldier staggered into our camp and collapsed. We nursed his terrible injury and quenched his thirst with wine. He survived, and when we asked him who he was, he wouldn't say. All he wanted was to return home, and we were deep in the land of his enemies. We took him as one of our own and followed him back toward his homeland. His enemies hunted him, They said he was a prince, yet we couldn't give him up, even when their assassins fell upon us like wolves. As he says this, you can see deep in the bonfire a dark figure standing with sword drawn, fighting off a host of shadowy shapes. This man of royal blood fought to protect us as we protected him. We bore him safely to his home, and he thanked us. He said, "I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish, leave when you choose, and know that you will always be safe here." And then the figure in the fire vanquishes its final foe that disperses in a cloud of smoke and embers. And he goes, "That man was Stradh von Sarovich. And ever after this corrupted land appeared, we have always been able to travel into this land and out of it, but as long as we are staying out of his way, he stays out of our way, and that is our agreement."
So you're friends with the devil. You made a deal with the devil.
This was far before this land was what it is today.
Sounds like they made a deal with a man who became a devil post-agreement.
This
That
is
does
true.
make sense.
This was a stranger to us, and we nursed him back to health. And as his gratitude, we are welcome here.
It's a
Yeah.
testament to how kindness will get you very, very far.
And that's
And being
today's lesson.
Welcoming to people, huh?
That's true.
Ah.
Also, I
Here we go
think
again.
Welcome to our lesson today.
maybe Ronan will be the first one to change his portrait to, because I really like the last one too.
It's really cool.
You could change your
Throw in
to.
the first different one.
It's
First not
adorable.
Frogman.
Wait, what?
You could change
Look
your
at the
portrait.
pictures in the
Man.
Of
Discord.
something that's not a frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has a bird on his shoulder. It's really cute.
Yeah, look at that.
Is it in the
He
Discord?
looks
What are you talking
awesome.
about?
Yeah, and the,
Yeah, the Discord
it's
and
the
the Stradh
Discord.
chat.
I want to see this.
You want to
Yeah.
see it? It's
Look
really
at the-
cute.
Mm.
kind faced
Okay,
old
that
man.
is pretty cute, but
I mean, that's how I
I-
imagine. Except he
Yeah,
he gets
that is
grumpy
sort of-
more of the time than that picture.
I don't think he's grumpy. I think
I don't
he's
think
happy-go-lucky and pretty,
If I
but
listen-
just confused.
if I make this my profile picture, and it's not a frog, this is gonna be the first time I ever not have a frog.
Yeah,
Do
Here,
I get a
here's
bird?
here's
Yeah.
a token red because
Yeah.
it looks like it's on fire.
you don't even need to
Do
do it
listen.
because Mackenzie made it already.
Listen, Kenty.
Would I
But
be
you cut
able
off
to
the
get
bird.
a bird? Yeah.
I mean, if you do find familiar, maybe.
Ronan has lost all of his marbles except the ones that are learned magic.
You want the bird or no bird?
I would like the bird.
Okay,
Is it the word?
it is the word.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna feel weird not playing as a frog.
You'll
Yeah.
enjoy it.
You
I'm
can-
so excited for
pressure.
you. This is good.
character development.
You can do it.
You can do it.
can
Come,
do it.
come on. It is good. It is good to do some different things sometimes.
We'll see next session if I
Yeah.
change it or
Cool.
not.
All right. Fair enough.
Fair
all right.
enough.
Fair enough. Okay, that is okay. So after regaling that story, do you wish to have further conversation? Or fast forward to the night?
I want to try to sneak into where the fortune teller is and see if she's like still doing her thing. I'll just kind of peek in the tent flap.
All right. Yeah, you
Sneaks
can.
up on fortune teller.
No, not.
Where did you come from?
I'm not trying to sneak up on her. I'm trying to sneak away from the party while everyone's doing their thing.
Sure.
Having a party.
Yeah. Are you trying to
Just
stealth
gonna
away?
go off and go into the bushes and go pee or something. I'll be back.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So you go into the bushes and pretend to pee, and then you can look into the tent, and you can still see her within the tent.
Okay. I'm just gonna like sort of quietly call out to her and be like, "Hey, had that question. Just wondering. It's been really itching, and I'd like to ask it."
Mm-hmm. Oh, what is
Does
it?
she respond? Oh, good. She responds.
She's not asleep.
Oh, wait. Good.
We kind of saw a dead body on the way here. We're just a bit, understandably concerned about that. Any idea where that could be coming from? Is that a bad omen, or?
She goes, a dead body. I can see that you have attracted the attention of something.
Is it the something that we're going after?
That is what the fates tell me.
Cool. Let's just say a friend of mine maybe saw their face on the dead body. Is that like a double bad omen?
She goes, Arini, you do not need to put that much weight into it.
Oh, good. Okay. I can sleep now. Thank you. I mean, my friend can sleep now, probably. And then I peace out and go back to the party.
Yeah.
Drink a lot more wine.
Yeah. Let's see here. I would like Ronan to make me a check, a D20 check.
Just a straight D20.
And then you add your. It's not a check. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so that's a 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you sit around the campfire, you feel the energy from, or the power that you've gained from the pastries that you ate yesterday vanish from your body, and feel a bit empty.
What?
Yeah,
That's
just
sad.
like in real life.
That's sad.
And
No
you do
pastry does make me feel empty.
You do know that you still have pastries.
Are the people that we're staying with offering food?
Yeah, you were offered some food and wine, but it tasted not as good at all as the pastry you've eaten.
The only thing I can eat now is pastries. Okay.
I mean, it still tasted fine, the food you ate, but the pastry so much better.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat the pastry. I
Okay.
don't care what other people think.
Alright. And so you regain another D8 temporary hit points.
We need to.
Hey!
Oh, we need to go back there and get more pastries. How many pastries? do
Yeah,
we
where's
have?
Grandma? I have 2 servings.
Grandma might be
2
at the
servings.
windmill.
Grandma might be
Hey.
Stradh.
Yeah, so you had 4
Edgar might
servings
be
per.
Strahd.
Yeah, 4 servings per thing, and I think everyone except Hunter didn't even take a cake, I guess, but everyone else ate 1 serving the first night, and then the next night I think only Ronan ate a serving.
No, I ate one too. Alexander ate one.
Okay, so
I
you
need more.
also need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Got it.
I need more pie.
That is a natural 20 for a
All
total
right.
of 22.
Yes, it is. So you also feel your temporary hit points vanish, and you feel a bit empty inside. Wow. Stop wasting your nat 20s.
I don't know why I rolled twice. It did it on its own.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to waste my natural 20s, trust me.
Did Etri have a thing?
No, Etri is very, well, I like to think, utilitarian. So when I got food at the manor, I did not need to eat
Yeah,
the pie.
that's fair. So this night only Ronan eats the pie? Or is
I
Alexander
think
eating?
Irene will eat some too.
Okay.
Because it pairs well with wine, and also because last time I had it, I had good dreams, and
Yeah.
I need some of those.
You did. You didn't eat yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't
okay.
think I did.
Yeah, so you still have 3 servings then. And so
Also, I'm
you'll
pretty sure
Oh, I had 2.
my bat rations for everyone are starting to spoil, so maybe get rid of those.
yeah. The bat
Oh,
rations
no more
are,
bat rash.
Yeah, those are this day is the last day that they're edible.
Okay, so two left. There we
Yeah, and you can roll a d8 for your temporary hit points.
go.
And Ronan has one serving left. You get 3 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Hey, and
It looks like my health is full, but it is kind of.
Kind of.
you should.
Good thing we're having a long rest here in this safe camp.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
No, it wasn't supposed to be full. I don't know why it's filled now. I think I was at 19.
So on my
You were at
character sheet-
21 because it made you full by adding the 3.
Yeah, but it added it to my hit points as well, which is weird.
Oh, so
Is
you
it supposed
should
to
be
be
at
that?
you should be at 21.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought I was at like. I thought I was at 19, so let's just
Okay.
do that.
All right. Yeah,
And then the
that's
3 temp.
fair. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you fought the.
We fought a thing, and I got
a
hurt
thing.
by the thing, but I don't remember how much.
Yeah,
I got hurt by the thing.
yeah, that's fair.
But that's okay, because we're going to have a nice long sleep with
Exactly.
good dreams.
That's what happens. Yeah. Yeah. So you then do you wish to talk with these Vistani more, or do you want to go to bed?
I mean, I'll party with them for a bit, but then
Yeah.
I want to get a full rest.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll talk with them basically until I'm ready to pass out, but as a player seeking information, I really don't have anything in particular that I would ask. It would just be more chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they would be.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for a missing child?
Is anyone missing a child?
I suddenly drunkenly remember. Is anybody missing a child? Totally ruined the mood of the party.
Is anyone missing a child? Why? Do you have one?
Yeah.
No, I'm collecting them. I'm sorry. Sorry for being misleading.
You would ask, they said, no, there are no missing children in this camp. In fact, we do not have any
Was
any
there
children.
ever one?
No.
So
You
no,
know,
like, no lost children on milk cartons, nothing.
If you guys don't have children, you're all gonna die, and then the place is no more.
Well, we are a traveling folk. Currently, there is no children here, but there are people on the roads. You might meet some Vistani on the road, because we do travel quite a bit.
That brings up something that I would like to ask, actually. If we were to run into other Vistani, since we're cool here, is there a secret phrase or something that we could tell them so they know we're cool with you guys, so we can be cool with them too?
No, if you are
I think it's kind of universal.
if you are good with Vistani, then they are good with you. Though, if you happen to come from the village of Barovia, there are some there who are called Mortu. They are Vistani, well, you wouldn't really call them Vistani anymore, but they are those who have wronged our people and have been banished. There is a group of them, cowards, in village of Barovia.
Side of the town.
They are, to my knowledge, the owners of a tavern there.
Oh.
Did
What
you
about that?
meet them?
Probably.
Got kicked out by them. I didn't.
Oh.
They did.
Well,
They were very rude.
of course, there are no Vistani anymore. They are Mortu. As she spits on the ground.
I love it. Let's trash talk them.
They stole from us. They are
What,
thieves.
what did they steal?
They stole our. Well, they stole something precious to us, let's say.
Okay. That's very hypocritical of them because they got mad at us for borrowing a chair, not even stealing. So,
Crossbow
Pretty
Bolts
bad that they are-
returned a chair that is burnt to a crisp.
I wasn't going to add that part.
Hmm.
Thank you, Etri.
You know, in all
Oh, you're
fairness,
very welcome.
accidents happen.
Etri has a very, very interesting memory. The event, considering he wasn't there.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Go. Well, if you ever come in contact with them again, know that they are not of our people anymore, and they can be treated as you wish. But generally, if you meet Vistani, we are good to you as long as you are good to us. So
You have definitely been very kind to us now that we have been here, and we are very thankful for that.
of course. Something good to know about these lands is, well, there are a good amount of wolves, dire wolves, and werewolves on the roads, so be careful. But there are also ravens, and they carry the souls of dead people, so you must not harm any raven that you see here.
Good
No.
to know.
And then they start. He gets up and says, "Why don't we have a good old Vistani song?" And he starts singing a song, and the music starts up again, or kicks up, and you have a grand old time. If you wish to ask anything else, then please do so. But otherwise, we can go to the long rest.
Well, not the long rest. I don't want to go there yet.
Oh, this is the ultimate of the long rests.
A long rest is fine.
Not be long rest.
No, I'm not ready for the long rest.
Understandable.
All right, if you have to. So you take the long rest, I assume, then?
A long rest.
A long rest.
A long rest? Sorry. A long
Now I'm
rest.
scared and I feel like I have to confirm
You
a
gotta
long rest.
clarify.
I'm not
Alright.
going to lay down and die.
Okay.
Sort of sorry, but also not really.
So
Now I'm scared.
you all fall asleep,
Yeah.
and your
Never
throats
wake
are cut
Yeah,
up. No.
Never wake up.
So, what's your new character's name? Let's go around the table. Let's start with Mackenzie.
Oh, yeah,
no.
We just got a token for Ronan. Don't kill him off.
No, you take your long rest, and I believe Irene and Ronan have some wonderful dreams again, going back to this beautiful dream that your character might imagine the most beautiful thing that you could dream of. You do dream of, and you wake up in the morning after taking the long rest. You realize it was not the long rest, but just a long rest, and
Do I
Irene.
hit points?
Yeah, you can click on the long rest, but Ronan still has 8 temporary hit points, and Irene still has 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. Just checking because the long rest took it away.
Yeah,
So I just put it back.
yeah, you just put it back, and you find yourself longing for that dream, Irene and Ronan, but alas, another cloud-covered sky of a day greets you as you can see that there are some people still out, but many of them have gone into their tents. So let's say that we have 4 of them left, and yeah, you find yourselves having some breakfast, perhaps. And what's the plan for the day?
What do we get to eat for breakfast?
You get some jerky and some.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah. And trying to think, what do these people even eat? They would have mostly jerky, some bread. Bread and jerky. And a strip of bacon.
Bacon sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is the day's plan?
Well, I actually assumed that we were going to the Vistani to leave the lands, and he still very much would like to, but I suppose we have other business to attend to.
Well, I think we'll have to either defeat Strahd or win his favor in order to get out of here from the sounds of it, because that's the only way they've been able to travel.
Well, let's help get Miss Irina to her next destination. She wants to visit all the churches. Maybe the churches will have some form of information as well.
Let's hope we can find some church bells. Sounds like a great plan. I'm all for this.
All right. And these, I guess, put that. Oops. These Vistani who are here say there is a Vistani Camp right outside of Vallaki. If you are traveling there, I think we could lend you a few horses so that your journey there goes by faster.
That would be awesome. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Do you guys know how to ride horses?
It's a really good
Ronan, your stories have exceeded past you, and you are not capable of riding a horse?
Well,
Listen, how about we take a little bit before we head out, and I can ask some people about how to ride horses.
Who are you asking? We are here. Do you wish us to teach you to ride horses?
That would be good. I have my own people that I can ask as well.
Oh, that is very interesting. How do you do that? Where are your people?
They're dead.
God.
So casual.
That is quite interesting. How do you? Wow.
Well, you can ask them. I'm normally not that great at cooking, but you can ask them, and I've made food for them.
Do you gesture to the rest of your party?
I do. Yes, when I made the bat soup.
oh yeah, the bats.
Yeah, he actually did a really good job. It was good.
Yeah, bat rations.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
All right, but that just proves you are a good cook. Cooking and horse riding does not work the same.
Yes, that is why I am no longer that good at cooking.
This is fascinating.
He's a fast learner, that's all.
Could you?
Forget her.
Oh yeah, actually, the chef's feat would be. Or do you need proficiency with cooking, or does that grant you it?
You get bonuses. You can make like treats that'll give people temporary HP, and
Yeah.
and it's kind of like Song of Rest. But
Okay, yeah.
anybody can get it.
Yeah, you gain proficiency with cook's utensils. Okay.
I
That's
wouldn't have to ask my dead ancestors for help.
yeah.
Just saying, there's benefits to this.
Yeah. But yeah. So you become proficient with horse riding. And
I was just gonna go with animal handling, but I guess horse riding. If I could be that specific, that would be great.
I know. I guess it is animal handling. Though I was thinking, no, there isn't any proficiency in horse riding. It would be animal handling. Yeah. I was thinking vehicles land, but that's like caravans or those all things that are attached to horses. Yeah.
All right. Took
cool.
a chance to animal handling +5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, there you go. They motion to take 3 of the horses and say these horses are they are more brave than you would perhaps normally imagine a horse to be. They are accustomed to these lands. These are quite scary and dangerous lands. And if you wish to, you can name your horses. That sometimes intrigues people to do.
Mm-hmm.
My horse a boy horse or a girl horse? This will affect my name of choice.
you get 2 boy horses, 1 girl horse.
Okay.
One mare and 2 stallions. Is that the right way?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, mares, female, stallions are...
Cool. My horse knowledge exceeds what I thought it was. I'm impressed with myself. Yeah, so you have 2 stallions, 1 mare.
I'll take one of the stallions, and I will name him Philip.
Philip.
I love him.
All right.
Yes. Philip Hamilton.
Philip Hamilton. Oh, it's even Hamilton.
Aww, of course.
And so basically, 5 people, 3 horses, or I guess you're 6 people, 2 horses, two people per horse.
Yes, quite.
Yes. As Irina is with the 5 of you. So, you take 3 horses. One is named Philip, and the other ones are yet to be named, I guess. And I imagine Etri...
1 horse 2 and Philip.
Horse 1, horse 2, and Philip. Yes.
Horse 1, horse 2.
For now, until we think of something better.
Okay, that is a funny name though. Horse 1, come on. Horse 2, stop acting. Philip, you're all right.
Philip's the only one who's not causing any shenanigans right now.
Yeah.
He's earned his name.
Horse 1 and 2, look at Philip and act like Philip does.
Philip.
I want to be best friends with Philip.
He's the lawful horse.
Yeah, that's the lawful horse. Then there's the 2 shenanigans horses. Horse 1 and horse 2. I approve of this. So Ethri is, I guess, writing one, and Alexander is writing another one. And then who's
Alexander
writing
has
third?
Philip. Yes.
Alexander and who?
Alexander's writing Philip.
Alexander and who's writing with you?
Who
I
is
mean,
writing with
Etri,
you?
because he's connected to Philip because they're lawful,
Okay.
if you want to.
So sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure,
I mean, probably.
sure.
I will help whoever onto Philip.
Hmm. I guess we can ask: does Hunter ride a horse?
Or does he just run?
Hunting could just be.
Or does
yeah,
the
a
horse
werewolf.
trust Hunter enough?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Is the horse going to be cool with this?
Exactly.
The horse is like, I
Horses,
don't know.
horses know things, you know?
Yeah.
They do.
I just like, does Hunter ride a horse? it's, it's just a question. What?
Anthony's gonna get back and look at all this.
Hunter
He's
ride
gonna be like, "What?"
No,
No.
I haven't had a horse.
Does Irene ride a horse? You're quite animal handly.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, I mean, she's probably seen horses around.
All right.
I don't know if she's ridden one before.
If she's
She's
been
probably
one?
she's gonna pretend she knows what she's doing, but she might not know what she's doing.
And I don't think Irina is very proficient in horse riding, so I could imagine that Hunter rides a horse. He isn't very proficient in that either. Well, he's not very good at animal handling. Actually, I could
Oh, I have a +3
just yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, you're wise beyond your years.
Oh, well,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Let me check. Let me check with Irina. What does Irina say? Irina says that she's quite good. So I think that she could ride the third horse. Does Ronan join Irene or Irina?
Probably
The
Irene.
choice of the century.
Yeah. All right. So Hunter and Irina take the third horse 2. And do you take horse 1?
Yes, we take horse 1
Okay.
because this is the A team. We're number 1.
Yeah. All right.
Don't listen to them, Philip.
Just because you're chaotic doesn't mean you're bad. I stroke the horse's nose. You're just
Yeah.
doing your best.
Yeah. All right. So you then ascend the, or do you go straight back the way you came, or are you going somewhere the other direction, or into the river, or into the lake, or what do you do? You have options.
Where's the nearest church? Are we going
We,
church hunting?
we do know that there is a church at the Ravenlap, the you know,
Wallachia?
Slavic Wallachia, Slavic
Yeah.
name. We do know there's one there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Irina would say that I wish to go to Wallachia if possible, which is back the way
Cool.
we came and up the hill. And so you take off and ride up the hill through the forested section, and this time a bit faster as you're on horseback, and about an hour into the travel you get to the cross roads again, with the gallows and the small plot of graves and the path leading up where the sign says again Village of Barovia, the way you came or to your left now as you're coming up here, Tserpool down the way you came, and then Ravenloft / Valaki up the hill. Do you stop here or continue?
marked?
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, were the graves marked?
No. Unmarked.
Okay.
You see 11 unmarked graves.
I think we should keep going.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you keep traveling. Let me just check. All right. So you travel up the hill as you're sort of hugging a hill to your right as the path sort of ascends up the hill, and you take a turn to the right and ride for several hours, and then eventually you turn right again, and you come into a forested section, and you set up camp for some lunch as you crest midday round about there, and keep on traveling as you ascend some more, and then as you come sort of to a rise, the path takes a turn to the left and goes down again, and you travel through this forested section for some time. And what is the marching order, by the way? Who's on the first, second, and third? Who's going horse 1, horse 2? Philip.
Is Philip?
I definitely feel like Philip is in the front. Just
Yeah,
by default.
Philip
Definitely
is
in the
first.
front.
Philip is in the front.
He's the good boy.
F for
Goodest
front.
of boys.
All right. So it's F for front and then F for respects when he takes the first blow.
Don't you dare hurt Philip.
Horse 1, you're going in front this time.
You are expendable.
Man, is it so much easier to kill off things that don't have names?
Quick, think of a name.
Right. So as you're traveling through this forested path, you eventually come, and again, I didn't have a good. I'll try to get a good image for the traveling part next session, but currently it's still on the path you are on. So we had. Let's move us over here, and we had Alex and Etri. Well, I guess these are. Let's just put them on the map layer for this time. Was horse 1 and then horse 2. I guess.
Which order are we going?
I guess we'll do like this, and then Hunter is with Irina on the third one. As you ride on the horse, and I would imagine Etri is riding the horse, or is Alex? It's like this. Or is Alex riding the horse? You named the horse.
You name the horse. I don't have a preference really either way. I think Alex would probably
Is
have Etri in front just due to the simple fact that he is taller than Etri.
Sure.
Is it like ride, not ride, or ride and sitting in the back?
I imagine you just sit behind each other on the horse. One is
Okay.
in the front riding, the other one is, I don't know, holding onto the waist or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you're riding on this path, you can hear some wolf howls quite close to you as you Etri with your great passive perception, and generally the party has a great general perceptive nature to them. You notice the wolves as they approach, and you can see them run towards you in this forest, and I will add them here, but we can actually end the session there, as we can start the next session with this wolf attack that's happening coming from the side.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So let's say that's a good stopping time, and wolves are being fought next session. I will add them onto the map. I will look into how many of them there are, and that's the session.
Yay!
Yeah. And let's
Yay!
hope that
Yay!
let's hope that we have some more Anthony next session, where he will be thrust into a battle situation holding on to Irina.
Would Hunter be okay with us killing wolves?
That's a good question to ask yourselves.
That's a
next
good
session.
Hunter question.
Yeah. So with that, let's end the stream, and so thank you all for watching, and happy dungeon delving.